6.7 PowerStroke. It's no surprise that we are talking about the CP4 pump. What can happen if your fuel pump fails? And when I say fail, I don't mean just come apart and put metal in it. These pumps actually have the possibility of locking up. I've seen 3 or 4 over the last few years that completely locked the pump up. A couple of them that actually locked it up so bad that it busted the case in half on the pump. And it's timed on this gear. This gear is timed onto your cam gear, and your cam gear is timed onto your crank gear. Our pump gear is timed to our cam gear, cam is timed to our crank gear. Fuel pump locks up and does not allow this gear to spin. What's gonna happen is your cam gear here is dialed onto the cam. Your crank gear is not. It is not dialed. It is a press-on fit. There's nothing other than the tension in between the crank and this pulley holding that in the correct spot on the crank. So what happens when the fuel pump locks up is it'll spin this pulley around on the crank. Not good. Out of time, cam and crank's not synced, engine is not gonna run.